Hey guys, welcome to our another webinar. We're going to be jumping into how to design your services slash work with me page. I'm Sarah Hart, if you don't know yet, and I'm just going to show a poll before we start. I want to know where you're at in creating your own website. So we're going to dive into designing your website in Canva, which is a really great platform if you don't want to learn Photoshop or all those other tools. Really simple and easy. And then we're going to take that and convert it into WordPress using Divi, which is my favorite WordPress theme. Yeah, we're going to do it all in an hour. So it's going to be awesome. Let me know who's here. We have one vote people are voting in the chat. We've got people with no website yet, people who are working on their website, people who have just are getting it up but are upgrading. Hi, Barbara. Oh, yay. Good to see Barbara. I haven't been on live video in so long, and I feel good about getting back on the live video, but it's so good to see Barbara. Barbara's one of my tried and true video ladies. Thank you for being here. Let me in the comments. I only can see the results of the poll on the back end. Let me know in the comments who voted for what, where your website's at. So as of right now, most people are working on their website, and a couple of people have no website, and a couple of people have one but they're upgrading. So we've got a nice mix going on. Time to play, says Barbara. Yay! Awesome. Okay, so awesome. Working on it, relaunching a new site in Divi. Perfect. All right, great. That's from Della. Yay! So glad to hear that, Della. Fantastic. Julia says, hi, Sarah, I'm upgrading. Yay, that's so exciting, Julia. Perfect. Great. So I am going to share my screen and we're going to dive right in. Yeah. So let me know. It's nicer for me if I could just share one tab, but I always have so many tabs, so it's all good. All right, guys. Yeah, so just before we jump in, let me just open up my brand map here. Created my brand map for this project. So we're going to be taking this brand and creating a website with it, specifically the services and work with me page. I created, we have our fonts, colors, images, graphics all created first. I always suggest doing that before you get started because it becomes a rabbit hole of craziness if you don't. I'm sure you guys have heard me say that before, but having this, and just so you guys know, this is more of a firebrand. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say firebrand, I have my brand element quiz on my website, sarahhart.ca/quiz. And if you take it, you can get one of 4 brand archetypes. So this one is firebrand, which is a little bit more bold and vibrant. Last week we did an earth brand. And actually last week I posted the replay link for you guys in our emails, but you can check out my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. But last week I thought that everything didn't save, but it actually did save. So where is it here? Yeah, this is the one we designed last week. So you can see we used our Divi template to create this. Now, I thought it deleted everything at the end of the webinar, but it actually didn't. I just couldn't find the page. So I actually have the file for anyone who wants this. I'm going to share this file for the live peeps. Anyone who's live, want to give you a little extra goodies for hanging out with me because I love having you here. So that's awesome. So I'm going to give you guys that if you want it. It is a file that if you're using Divi theme, you can upload. And I can show you how to do that later, but let's jump in. Okay, so I'm Right, so let's jump in here. First thing I want to do is I'm going to find some inspiration for my Work With Me page. And in this training too, I want to give you guys a little overview too, a couple little tips on creating your Work With Me page, not just the design, but some tips that will actually get people to sign up and work with you, get you some money in the bank, hopefully. So anyway, I've been looking around for some inspiration. I love looking at, specifically because we are going to be using Divi themes, I always check out Elegant Themes layouts. They have so many. They're releasing a layout a week. They probably have hundreds of great pre-designed layouts. So I've gone through these and found some inspiration. So the first one, you guys are going to be surprised, but it's a air and heating website. So we're going to be changing this design completely. But I really like this layout, not the top part, but I love the way this services hover works. So this is really cool. I love this. We're not going to use that section, but I like this testimonial slider with the gradient. And I like this sort of like contact part at the bottom. So I am going to use this template, but for the header, I don't want this. This is obviously not going to work because we want our brand's a little bit more personality brand, life coach brand. So I found this personal stylist one. So we're going to use this header as like a base jumping point, and then we're going to use these pieces inside from this template. So that's where I'm starting. And so what I like to do is just take a screenshot, a full page screenshot of this page to use as a base. So I have a plugin, a Chrome extension here called full page screenshot. Just make sure everybody, okay, great. Where am I? Okay, over here. HVACs. So I have this Chrome extension called Full Page Screen Capture. You can get this, there's tons of plugins that do this. They'll just take a full screen capture of the page. And I'm just going to save it. And I'm going to do the same with the other page as well. So I have those saved on my desktop. They're also humongous. So I don't know, this plugin specifically makes them ginormous. So what I like to do is just double click on them and go to tools and go to adjust size. And I like to do 1280 because it's a good width, and just scale that down. And then I'm just going to remember the size. So 1280 by 3647. That's the size I'm going to use in Canva. Now I'm using a Mac. If you don't have this option on a PC, you can go to, I forget the name of it. If you just look up scale images online, you'll find something that will scale it. LunaPic. Yeah, so you can do that. All right, so let's go into, I already got this started. Spoiler alert behind the scenes over here, but yeah, so I'm going to create a new design in Canva and custom dimensions. I'm going to add 1280 by this number. I have a hard time saying numbers for some reason. My brain like gets really stuck when I try to say numbers out loud. I don't know why, but it is what it is, I guess. So, okay. Now I'm going to upload my images. Again, I'm reusing this as a base because I want to get a rough layout started. You can always just design right in WordPress and Divi theme, but I like to kind of organize my thoughts in Canva first. It's just nice to separate the tech from the design. It's different parts of your brain, so it's all good. And then I have this part of the personal stylist brand that I like, so I'm just gonna actually use that as a reference. So, okay, so first thing I want to do in Canva here is I'm going to go into elements, and I just want to like block off this section because I'm not really using this section, so I just want to put a white block over top of it. And click this shape here. One thing I always forget I've been using Canva for years and it's done this for years, but I always forget, is like when you click a shape, you click anything, like a photo, a shape, whatever, it goes to the middle of the image, and this is a long image, so sometimes I'm like, where did it go? And then I start adding like 10 of them. It's like the struggle is real in Canva. Okay, so I have my header here blocked off. Oh yeah, next thing I wanted to do is add a new page. When it adds a new page, you get this, it just duplicates this. So I'm just gonna remove that. I'm gonna go to folders and go to all my designs. And I'm gonna open up the brand map that I created. Oops, make sure I'm on the right page. And then it's put my brand map on this page, and I like that because now I have all my colors in here, which is awesome, and I can just really easily just copy and paste stuff from here. So it's awesome. And copying and pasting doesn't show up in the right spot. Sometimes you have to scroll down for it. All right, so for my first section, this is a work with me page. So my header, so this area here, we really want to have a really good solid call to action. So what I'm gonna put in here, is I'm just gonna put in work with me, and I'm gonna put book a free one-on-one consult. So this is like, if someone's clicking on my services, on my navigation, I really want them to say, okay, you wanna work with me? Here's the link to work with me right front row center, before getting into all the details of it, before making them search. You know, down here we're going to give them a couple services options, but here's a good way just to say, hey, here's how you work with me now. You know, you're making it simple for them. I'm going to add in, like, we're going to make a button here. So I am looking for like a nice, I like this sort of nice rounded corner button. So I found one earlier, and Canva updated, and I used to know how to search for all my favorite elements, and now they're not as easy to find for me. But anyway, I saved a couple. I made a little folder here. I should mention too, I have Canva for Work, the paid version, which means that I can easily just, do you know when I just went into my designs and I just popped this guy right in here? That's like a feature of the paid version of Canva, by the way. Super, just makes your life a lot more streamlined, for sure. Okay, what am I looking for? I know, where's the folder? Call it web elements. Show all, maybe. Yeah, here we go. Web elements. So I just been saving. I want to start creating a collection here of just, because we're going to be doing a lot of these trainings. Oh, that's weird. So I swear I was using this green box earlier and it wasn't stuck in a square like it is now. So it's not giving me the option to scale it. That's frustrating. Anyway, I already worked on this page, so I'm just gonna copy this one for now. But anyway, you want to use like a button like this, has a little bit of a rounded edge. And I'm just gonna move this to the back, behind the text, and that's good. So next up, I want to have like a photo of, like, this would be a photo of you or you and your services, something that says, this is who you're going to be working with, you know, like that. So I also saved this nice, this is a frame. If you go into elements, under frames, so you can see this is a nice little frame. I like to use frames versus just like popping an image right on there, because then you can just, it has this nice little sort of mask that you can kind of play in. so it won't go to that space, which I really like. But I really do think Canva needs to like I need more frame options that are not so like goofy. Okay, why isn't this going in? Come on now. Doesn't want to go in the frame. Okay. Also, weird. That's fine. Let's just try this again. I feel like maybe by me saving these, they got a little messed up. I don't know. Something definitely happened. Yeah, like this was, it shouldn't be black. That was definitely the problem. Like it should have that little background. Okay, cool. So this is going to be my header. And then I like this little layered effect with the gradient. So we're going to use like a similar purple gradient. So I'm just going to leave this part because I like that. And I know I'm just going to change I'll just change this to services when we get into Divi. But next up I'm going to make my own little services. So let's go into elements. I just want like basic block here. Square, hopefully that, yeah. So this is what I was looking for, right? This little horizontal scale. I really do think because I saved them that it's like, no, I'm going to give you a glitchy version now because you try to be efficient and save these for later. Okay, so next up, I'm going to put my title. So we have sort of the strategy here is we're highlighting our different services. So let's do, our first one will be one-on-ones. One-on-one, oh, one, not one-on-one. One-on-one. We'll have, and then we'll have some write-up. I'm just going to use fake text here. Also, you might be like super inspired to use like this as the body type, and that's what this is called, the type, sort of like the type under the titles. Really suggest using a readable type here. So I'm just going to use a nice simple sans serif font here, like not something super tall. Like this is a tall skinny font. It doesn't make a very good body font, body type at all. So I'm just going to find something really simple for now. I might change it later. I really don't care. I just don't want it to, yeah, that's fine. We want to make this a lot smaller. 12 is a bit too small. 14. It looks too thin. Yeah, also don't use thin. It's going to be too hard to read. Also, let's give this a nice little bit of body, line height here. And I like to give it a little bit, oh, here we go. Transparency, I'm going to bring the transparency down just a little bit more because we don't need this to jump out as much as anything else because it's the body text. So this is going to be more important than that text. And then we're going to have a button. I'll just say, and move this ahead, forward, make this a bit smaller. And it's kind of cool that these buttons are all different colors. I think I'm going to do that. So let's do this button. I really like fun pink color. I'll make this text white because you can't see that. And then let's do some fun. If you notice, like in her brand, she's got some really kind of playful, fun elements. So let's find some really fun. This is a great area that you can, if you do like those really fun illustration styles, you can totally add them in as icons. So let's go and find some here in Canva. Let's go in and we could go to illustrations. And let's try these ones here. So she's kind of has a bit more, a bit of that playful, fun vibe that she has in their brand. Oh, I like that. Pretty. Cool. So I have my first button here. Let's make another one. These ones will be group coaching, and we'll use nice little sparkly sparks. Super fun. We'll make these ones yellow. Nice. And then one more. I'm going to group these actually. It's a lot of elements. So group this and one more. And I'm going to ungroup just to get rid of this part. And let's put a tree. This one's going to be retreats. So let's go and look up a tree. I think it says retreats like a tree. So creative. No, it's not quite the style I like, because he's going to have a bit of a hand-drawn sort of like flat feel. So I just want to make sure I'm using graphics that reflect that. There we go. That's cool. Well, this one's more hand-drawn. These ones are a little bit more flat. Oh well. It's fun anyway. So let's use, oh, that's not gonna work. And we use the blue. Nice. Cool. I really like that. Oh, and let's change these colors to be purple, and then this one can be green. Okay, these are really fun. So if you have a more playful, fun brand, like something like this totally works. I wouldn't go past I'm using 3 colors in here. Wouldn't go past that. And you'll also notice, just like as a little design tip, like the icons have color and the buttons have color, but now if I would probably be going too far if I added color to the titles or anything else. So just try to keep, if you want to add a lot of color and playfulness, just try to keep it simple. You'll also notice like these have lots of white space around them, so it doesn't make them too crazy. And if you want things more simple than that, you could probably just make these buttons one color, or make these icons one color. So that would take, if you have a little bit more of a minimalist style, more like a simple style, then that's what you would do. All right, so liking the look of this. We're not going to use the mission and values part. We are going to create the testimonials, but I think I'll just do that right in Divi, because it's pretty much just a block with a gradient that we're going to be doing. And then this area, I'm just going to recreate book a free consult with a form. So, you know, I think this is good enough. Everything else is going to be pretty based off of this template. So I think this is good. This is a good start. I think the most important was this part, because I knew I was going to be creating some variation on the existing design. So we do have our base in Canva, and we're going to jump into Divi theme and our WordPress theme now. So let me just hop back in. So people were saying they had connection issues. Let me know if you guys are all good on my end now. Barbara said hello again. So it sounds like I am back. When did this happen? This was, hopefully wasn't you guys were missing out. Anyway, it's all good. All right, so I am going to, checklist so far. Let me just bring it back to my face. Yes, all good. Early network problem. Okay, cool. Awesome, self-fix. So just checklist so far. We've found, I looked at some, elegant theme layouts for inspiration. You guys can also go and check out lots of Pinterest inspiration too. I'm just doing a fast version. You can really just find inspiration online and just take screenshots and use that as a base. It really streamlines your process. And so we did our research. We have our brand map created with our fonts and colors. We have, we created the base template in Canva to get us started. Doesn't have to be, you don't have to have it all designed. If you're working with like a client or something, you probably would want to have that totally designed, but for your own stuff, that's totally good. It's good to just have that starting point. So yeah, that's where we're at, and we can jump into WordPress. So let's go in, and where am I here? Okay, great. Yeah, so I was saying this was the one we made last time. Looks pretty nice. And so at this point, I have Elegant Themes install Divi theme. I want to give you guys my affiliate link if you don't have it yet. So this is for WordPress. Let me just grab my, one sec. This, oops, no, I don't want to end the event. Definitely done that before. While I'm working on stuff, actually, I do have another quiz. I have another poll. Yeah, so I want to know with you guys, those who've done the brand element quiz, let me know which one that you got. So I'm just gonna grab that affiliate link so you guys can grab. So you got one person for water. There we go. Water's at 100%. 100% water. Cool. I'll check in. I'll check back in a bit. Okay, so at this point we have WordPress. We've installed Elegant Theme, Divi theme by Elegant Themes, and I'm going to create a new page here. So let's go in, and I'm going to call this one, what's the name of the business for this guy? Holly Sierra Life Coaching. Tell me in the comments too what your guys's businesses are, what your titles are. I'm curious. Okay, so we're gonna call this Holly Sierra. I am going to use a blank page because I don't need my navigation in it right now. And we're going to use the Divi builder. Oh. Okay, so then I'm going to use premade layout. And we're going to use two. So there was two that we were looking at. So the first one was the stylist. Here it is. So I'm going to use this layout. I'm going to delete everything I don't need once it's installed. Okay, so I'm going to remove, let's just get rid of the stuff we don't want to use. Really like this template too, really pretty. Is there a page you guys want me to design next time? This time we're doing our services work with me page, but is there a page you guys want me, oops, just trying to add, here we go. Like we did a home page last time. This is the services work with me page. Maybe sales page is always really popular. But they're definitely more, that's like a more intense workshop. About pages, blog pages. Oh, I have some new tips for blog pages actually. Could do a blog one for sure. Let me know in the comments. Oh, don't you hate that when you're like, okay, I'll start over and then it finally works? the way you wanted it to. Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I don't have replace existing content here. So I'm going to click use this layout and it'll just add it to the existing. Just make sure I'm screen sharing. So for the poll, you guys are mostly water and earth. So we got water and earth peeps here. And then Della says she hasn't done it yet, but she's feeling earth. Love that. Barbara, water and air for Julia. Barbara has water and air. Julia has brand strategy and design. Amazing. Della is a badass crone. LOL. That's fantastic. Soul nurturer for Barbara. Julia says a boat and blog are good. A boat and blog, says Barbara. Cool. Great. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate your thoughts on that. Yeah, I think a boat page and blogs will be coming up for sure. Okay, let's get rid of that. Oh, that deleted too much. Okay, so we can just get rid of this part. Yeah, that's fine. And we can get rid of this part. Testimonials. Okay, perfect. So I was saying this before, but I just wanted to sort of restate it. But we just want lots of areas where we're giving a call to action. Like under each of these services, we have a button to book a free consult, and then we have we'll have this big call to action at the bottom that's going to also get people to book the one-on-one consult. So that's a real big thing here. We want to lead people in the direction of you can either send it to an email form where you get people's email and contact information. You can send it to a type form where they fill out, like I actually did a type form for this, where they do a survey and you find information from them. Something like that is what you want to send people to when it comes to your Work With Me page. You definitely want to capture their email 100%. That's what you want to do. Okay, so let's get started here. I'm just gonna go remove these. So these, I really thought that was quite cute. Those floating dots, very cute. Well, maybe for like the next one we do. And then first things first, we want to have Work With Me. Oh, and then for fonts, I just Googled these fonts and then just downloaded them to my computer. But I can also check if Divi has them as well. So, and also I'm going to copy these colors. I'm just going to go into this page settings, go to advanced, and go to, oh, sorry, not advanced, color, design, color palette. I'm just going to add these colors in because it's going to save me time. There we go. Pink color. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so the text that we want here is Work With Me, and we want this to be heading 1, Work With Me, and then we want this to be, so you'll notice here we have design, and this is where I can edit all the fonts and colors and everything. I think this font's called Bad Horse, I think. Yeah, Bad Horse. So let's see if they have it. Bad Script. Is that even similar? No. So I'm just gonna upload the font instead. which is great. I remember the day that Divi introduced us. It was so life-changing. It was amazing. Website design, or like the website platforms. Oh, not permitted for security. Really? Okay. Huh. Okay. I think I need to convert that to a TTF file. So you just Google OTF to TTF. But I don't want to do that. So let's just choose another. Let's just use this one for now. It's whatever. It's all good. So I'm just going to choose this color. Work with me. Although this is a lot prettier. Oh well. Whatever. It's all good. Anyway, so work with me, and that's fine. I think I'll tweak this in a minute, and then I'm gonna add in my photo here. Just gonna reposition myself here because I'm getting uncomfortable. Okay. So we've got my photo, and we're gonna add in, get rid of this stuff. Also, I can see that this is taking up too much space. So I'm gonna click on this column structure, and I'm gonna make it so they're even. There we go. And I don't need this, just get rid of this extra stuff. And then I just wanna add in a button, but I'm just gonna grab it. I'm just gonna copy this button here. Right click, copy module. And paste the module. And I like this center. So let's make this centered too. Perfect. And then we'll go in, and what was the copy for this? Go free consult. And then let's go and change the button style. So the text color is white, which is fine. And then it has a gradient background color, which is awesome. But we're gonna just use this color here. And yeah, that looks pretty nice. Awesome. Okay, so the only thing is this is super long. And I want, okay, so I'm gonna need to bring this bottom part up so this is overlapping it. So I think I can just do that by going into here and going into design, spacing, top, margin. Oops, that broke everything. Let's try mine. Okay, mine as anything is just not working. Okay, so that didn't work. I forget how to do it. Maybe I know there's a way to bring this up so it like overlaps underneath the other one. Whatever, I'll figure that out in the end. So let's just work on the gradient right now, making the gradient the right color. So I'll make it purple. I like that you can easily change that. I like that cool, like, I don't know, looks really nice. I like it. Whatever it is, I like it. So I'm gonna use the same styles as this main header. So I'm gonna go to copy module styles, and I'm gonna paste them on this guy, paste module styles. And then I'm just gonna go in here and say services, make sure that's a heading 1, and then go into design, Heading text, what's that, white. I also want it left aligned. Perfect. And then we've got our cool boxes here. So I need these icons that we created. So, couple questions here. Della says, is it possible to upload new fonts to Divi? Yes, it is. You can upload, I think, yeah, we already saw that part, but you can upload fonts. And if you get an error, maybe I should show you guys actually that. You just need to convert it from OTF to TTF. So let me just show you. I'll just post a link so you guys have that. Because you're like, sometimes you're like, I'll remember that, and then you don't. It always happens to me. So convert OT, there we go. Let's just paste this for you guys in the chat. And then Della was saying, where did I copy the button? Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I go fast. I apologize. So thank you for asking questions. Also, when I post a replay, you can just like stop the screen. But yeah, I apologize. Okay, so to copy the button, you can see here there's this little gear icon. Am I sharing? Nope. See, webinar intuition, webinar sixth sense here. Yeah, just copy the button. I just go here and go, you'll see module settings. I just need to right click on that. Annoying thing is the settings are super long sometimes, so you have to like scroll down the page a little bit. And then you can go to copy module. And then you can go to, that will actually copy the actual button, or you can go to copy module styles, that will copy the module styles, like the colors, the way it's arranged, the fonts, all that stuff. So copy module, and then I just need to go to paste module right here. But yeah, cool. Nice. All right, good questions, guys. Okay, so what I was saying, oh yeah, so we have these really cute icons. What I'm gonna do is go on my Mac, Command Shift 4, and I can do this nice screenshot. And let's just see what the size these are, if I need to zoom in a bit more. Yeah, so these are 54 by 99, this the size of this, which is kind of small. So what are my options here? Yeah, I'm gonna zoom more. Okay, so let's get Command Shift 5. I think it's Shift. And sorry, I bought a new I bought a used laptop, and it has a French keyboard. So I don't know what my shift button is anymore. I don't know. But anyway, that's why I don't know. So this is a little bit bigger. So I'm just gonna capture this. Let's do the same thing for this guy. Quite nice, actually. Capture and capture. Technically, you can also, okay, this one is a lot smaller than, okay, let's I'm gonna fix this one first, give a little bit more space. Technically, you can just like create new files for these and resave them. Like you could create a new Canva file that's, let's say, 300 by 300, and then pop these icons in there. That's another option, but this is the lazy way. That works usually okay. But if you want to do something like really high quality, I'd suggest doing that. Okay, so let's add in these icons. So this is going to be our one-on-one. And image icon. Oh, no, down here. Image icon. We're going to upload desktop. That's too big. Excuse me, hiccups. Let's go to title text. I want this to be, oh, we didn't even use the other font yet, which was, what's the other font? Bondi, B-O-N-D. They don't have it. So let's upload. Oh yeah, I didn't even try to change the font here. My bad. Whatever. Let's just try and upload Bondi here. Here's the TTF. Hopefully this one works. And give it a name, Bondi, load. And it worked. Perfect. So, and this is tiny. So 35. That's great. I just want the sizing. Image width. Here we go. Content width. Image width. I want to make it. Let's just do 200 pixels. Let's see what happens here. A little small on that. Let's say 150. Yeah, that's nicer. Nice. Okay, and then let's go here. I'm gonna say go into the button colors. So this one can be, oh, no, wrong one. This one's gonna be purple. Nice. And then I am going to copy module styles. Let's just paste module styles. There we go. It's going to be group coaching and image icon. Image and change this one. Pink. And then still paste those module styles. Change this one to retreats. And image icon, the tree. The last button is going to be yellow. Oh, that's the text color. You can have a lot of fun with these gradients too. Nice. So that looks pretty cool. Liking the look of that. I still want this to, I need to fix that. But anyway, also I'm just going to save a draft because I don't want to lose anything. I lost the files last time, but actually didn't, which was good. Next up is this other section. Change the background. I don't see this blue background in here. Just like a quick, I know I'm not giving you like the full Divi explainer video in this one, but we'll do that in the future. But sometimes the background images could be inside. So we have the blue, which is the section, the green, which is the row, and then the gray, which is the module. So sometimes they're in different ones. Depends on the style. Okay, no, that's that one. I don't know where this blue is hiding. Just take a look. Again, background. Not sure. Anyway, let's just change this column for now. And I will go into, what if we did a nice gradient here? So let's try our purple and our pink. See how that looks together. kind of cool. And it has like this orange shadow. I don't want it to be orange. So let's go to box shadow. And where's the color? Or should we do pink? I like the pink one. Nice. Cool. And then let's just change the font here to, there we go. Perfect. Nice. Liking that. I don't know where that blue, I bet it's, might be part of this. Huh. Let's just change that to purple. Oh, that looks not good. Make this a lot lighter. So I don't know what's going on here. Where is that blue coming from? It could be a divider. Yeah, I think it is. There we go. So it is a divider. Dividers you can add the top and bottom and do kind of that cool style. I don't know why it's blue though. What happens if I change it? Okay, so let's make it. Okay, that should be good. Not quite the right color. It's not quite. Should be the right color. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, you'd probably have to fuss with that a little bit. Looks like they really played with that to get the right possible color, but whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on going here, and before we run out of time, almost at an hour. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna say book your one-on-one consult. This isn't like a brick and mortar, so we're not gonna have like the location or anything like that. This is the heading 2. Change this to weird. So sometimes you might find this. You can see that the numbers aren't working properly. So that's the thing about uploading your own fonts. Sometimes it's better just to find a similar font inside of Divi. Divi has like 800 fonts, so there is definitely a variation if you want to replace it. So let's just do this one. And I don't suggest doing that. Like usually stick to, so actually, yeah, so that's our heading 1, the script font. Yeah, actually that works better anyway. So let's change this to purple. I want this to be a bit bigger too. And then this nice little area, let's go in, and looks like it's in this column. So let's do a yellow block this time. Yellow to pink. That's kind of nice. Kind of like very rainbowy. Cool. I like it. Divi changed its way it does rows since a couple months ago. So now each column has its own settings. So this area here, so you guys can see that this is 2 column. Well, this column is this one, and this column is that one. So that's changed since recently, actually. And what else do I need to do here? Oh yeah, the drop shadow, box shadow. Make sure it's the right color. Pink. Perfect. This is really turning really vibrant and colorful. I like it. So let's go in here and we're gonna change. I like this. Just want to change the button here. Button color pink or purple. Yeah. And let's change the font. Actually, we'll leave that. It's fine for now. Yeah, anyway, so we're almost done. I just need to fix, hopefully I can fix this. You know what, these drop shadows are a little much, honestly. I think what I would do, honestly, is just make them like a dark gray, because they're just, especially with all these colors, It's getting a little crazy in here. So maybe I won't do that right now, but just design wise, I would just look, once you're done, it's good to look through and be like, okay, what is too much? Like I think the drop shadows are too much here. Just would get rid of that. It's good to like design your website and then come back and just refine, just like get rid of extra stuff. Yeah, but I'm liking it. It looks really cool. Okay, so the last thing is I did want this to be, I don't know how I'm going to do this because I feel like it's being finicky, but I want the services section to be underneath this photo. Just look at the sizing of this photo here. Usually you can just do a negative margin. Yeah, like when, oh, interesting. There's something going on here. And it must be with this module that's like set really, if I recreate this module up here, it might fix itself. So if I just go and then paste module, copy module, paste module, let's copy this photo. It might be this photo though, just the way it could be. That's the thing about using templates. Sometimes it's like, sometimes they already have pre-created settings and you're like, where is that setting coming from? Anyway, let's just see if that fixes our problem. Not, I will come back to it another time. Weird, it doesn't. Huh. Okay. So it must be actually, it must be something about this part of the section, which I don't want to redo right now. So anyway, I'll come back to it and see if I can get that fixed. Maybe in our next webinar, I'll come back and have the fix for you. But other than that, we have our finished work with me page. Again, all these, so the key here is that all these buttons are going, you're collecting people's emails. That's like the number one thing you want to do on your work with me page. Collecting emails, getting their information really should be your number one thing. All right, cool. So that's that. And just see if we have any questions or anything, let me know. Based off of, oh yeah, let me look at the poll. Yeah, so we're still at 75% water, 25% earth, and no fire, air right now. Although it sounded like in the comments people had a lot of air in there because you can obviously be a mix of the different elements. Anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions. I would give you guys this file for a template, but it's not quite, I can't get the top right yet, so we'll play with that next time, get that fixed. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any more questions. And I missed your big fat, oh yeah, Barbara, I can fix that right now. So what Barbara's asking is my cursor is too small. It's easy. And I can fix that. Yeah, because I got this other laptop, so I think it's under mouse or trackpad. Nope. How do I fix it? I forget. I will Google it, Barbara, and I will get it bigger for you. No problem. Cool. All right. Thanks, guys. This was a fun training. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you hopefully next week. And we'll be going into blog or an about page, maybe with the earth or the, oh yeah, what would you guys prefer? Either earth, I can do earth brand, not earth, I already did earth. We'll come back to earth, but either a water brand or a air brand. What would you prefer the style to be? Hopefully not on Labor Day. Actually, it might be. I might be doing it Labor Day actually. Um, but yeah, it's a holiday on Monday, which is awesome. Um, Barbara's saying water. Okay, cool. Yeah, lots of great water brand inspiration for sure. Never most my peeps are water. Anyway, awesome, cool. All right, I'll see you guys on the next training, and see you then. Bye.